What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. We're going to talk about BMF finale for episode 8. It was fire. And also we're going to talk about Power Book 2 Season 2 premiere that just aired, both of them on the same night. An excellent night for the Starz Network. And also I'm going to throw in a couple things like, who's more gangster, Meech or Tariq? All right, I got my boy Brillo, the big review, in the building today. What's good, fam? That question got you choked up already, huh?
What up, man? Thanks for having me, Jay.
Hey, no problem, man. Hey, man, make sure y'all subscribe, bang that bell, subscribe to my boy Brillo channel. He been working hard trying to build up his channel, and make sure y'all check it out. He got some good content in there. I got the link in the description box below the video. So definitely come through. And also, let me give a shout out to my new members that joined. We had 3 new people join the channel membership last night, and I definitely appreciate y'all for coming through. We do a lot of good things in the channel membership. Watch the shows. We watch movies. We chat, talk. It's a real cool place, so I want to definitely give a shout out to those 3 new members, and another shout out to everybody that's already been a member and helping to make it just a cool place to hang out and talk and, you know, chill with people. So I definitely appreciate it. If you want to join the membership, be a part of the Discord, the link is in the description box below as well. So definitely check it out. You know, so anyway, all right. So last night we came on for you guys, me and Brillo, at 2-something in the morning to give the first reaction for both of these shows. You know, we was up late, watched it, you know, checked it out. I had a couple technical difficulties, so I wasn't able to put all the pictures and things I normally would like to. But with that being said, we got some things that we're going to talk about today. One of them is who's more gangster, Tariq or Meech? I put that in there because I mean, it should be a no-brainer for most people, but it's surprising how sometimes people can watch 2 different things and come away with 2 different thoughts, or watch the same thing rather and come away with 2 different thoughts. But anyway, they both about the same age. They both have now killed people, and they both are in the drug game. Maybe that's where the similarities end, but we'll see, man. So what's your first thoughts on that, Brillo? Who you got, man? Who's more gangster, Tariq or Meech?
Man, you know I gotta go with Tariq. Wow. No way, man. Come on, man. No, come on, man. That's not even a question. Tariq is man, we're going to get on Tariq later, man. Tariq, you can't even, he don't even deserve to be in the same breath as the 50 Boys version of Big Meech. He don't even deserve to be in the same breath, man. Come on, man. Tariq is not gangster.
Tariq ain't on that level, huh? I mean, to play devil's advocate, I mean, Tariq probably has killed more people than Meech, and he has started his own little drug empire in his own way with his little Course Connect app.
I'll never take nothing away from him.
You know?
Yeah. He probably caught more bodies than Meech because he's not as smart as Meech.
Okay.
The real question should be, who dressed the freshest, Tariq or Meech? That'll be a tighter comparison. I might give it to. I had to give it to Reek during the dress. But
that's only because Reek is wearing contemporary clothes right now, and Meech is dressing in the 80s. So, you know what I'm saying? We can't really compare them because we would look at Meech as like wearing old stuff, you know. But if you would put it in context of when he was in his time,
context.
Yeah, Meech was flyer than Tariq, really. the clothes he wore.
And this time he'll probably be dressing like Ghost.
Right. Or having, you know, the something a
like
low
on that level.
Exactly.
Right, had like Maybach or something.
Right. You know, and all the furs and stuff Meech was wearing and doing back then, you know, he would have definitely been on a different level.
As a youngster.
Right.
Yeah, that's why there's no comparison. I tried to throw Tariq a bone, but I couldn't do it, man. It's the big fella, man. Detroit, man.
Look at Meech right here, tried to be G'd up right there with the suit.
Oh, my God. Such a good team. Yeah. Not about to rain on my parade.
Right. Yeah, man. Meech was on one, man.
Young birds, and he about to go party.
Right.
He made our dreams come true.
Definitely. Meech, man. So yeah, man, Meech. Let me see what my people's in the comments is saying. I give y'all a shout out as well. If y'all got Meech, put a 1M, and if y'all got Tariq, put a 2T. All right, Louisiana boy was first in the building tonight. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you for coming through, fam. And he said my boy Drew is gonna rebel against Monet. He need to. I don't really like the Drew's character, but I think he kind of weak in a lot of ways. But he does definitely need to get away from Monet, because Monet treat them like they 5-year-olds, man. She just got a heavy hand on how she controlled Diana and him. I mean, every aspect of their life.
Drew, man, they gonna have to switch his character because he don't really have a purpose. He's
real
an
weak.
Who can't draw literally and figuratively.
Right.
Because now he can't draw for real, and they ain't want him to draw somewhere. He don't want to be a gangster.
Right.
We don't know what he can do. Why is he there?
That's true. I mean, he couldn't even draw stick figures right now, but I think he might be all right once he get, healed. I wonder why they did.
I think, okay, he left hand dominant or whatever, opposite hand dominant he about to draw. They try to make him draw with the cast on. Like,
right. Like, why is they trying to force that as if, like, he permanently can't draw now? If he had the cast off.
He can't draw.
Right.
They could have threw that in there like, man, I can't even draw. Man, my hand up. You just saying they had to hide that scene.
Right. I mean, like, his arm is in the sling. Like, he can't draw. He can't even beat his meat right now with that hand if he wanted to. We got to alternate right now, boy. So we'll see what happens when he get that fully healed. Then, if he having problems, I can sympathize a little more with him. My boy Steven Haskins, thanks for coming through with the shout out and the comment. He said, you got to give it to Tariq. He has actual bodies that we know of. He ain't afraid to turn somebody water off for me. As for Meech, he gangster too, and he definitely smarter than Reek game-wise, but Reek is more gangster. So that's a good point, but also you have to keep in mind, do having more bodies mean you more gangster? And what is your definition?
You count your father as a body. Like, Meech could have took his father out the game at any moment. But
that's true.
It's his father, so he's not going to do it. Like,
right.
Come on. Can't say he got more bodies, but his father is the premier body that he got. Come on, man.
That's a good point.
His father and Jabari, what gangsters he done killed? Please stop playing.
That's true.
He killed the professor and his own father.
If you only person that was kind of gangster that he killed was the cop Ray, but he got the drop on Ray.
Oh, I'll give him Ray.
Yeah, but he did get the drop on Ray, and he messed it up. Ray came for him and he popped him, but he got the drop on him. He almost messed it up. It was a revenge killing.
That was a solid kill.
Yeah,
by Tariq.
That was.
Well, come on, man. You giving him stripes for killing his dad and Jabari.
Right.
No.
Yeah, those was two weak kills. And he really didn't want to kill Jabari. Is that Kane messed that up by shooting him first, so he had to finish him off. He was a liability then. You didn't shot him. Of course he go tell the cops what happened and what he was doing and who he was talking to. So you ain't have a choice right there. Everybody would have been in that situation, would have had to kill him then. So, you know, it is what it is, man. We'll see what happens. Louisiana boy said it's Meech. Hey, what's up, One Journey? Miss Karen, how you doing?
I'm curious to see
Thank
who
you.
else says it's Tariq.
Yeah, I know, right? Perp Minded, what's up? Miss Karen got Meech. What's up, Gina? How you doing, sis? How's everything? Gina, that's my girl. She cool as hell as well. John Doe, what's up, brother? How you feeling, man?
Hey,
Definitely, man. Taryn Wilkes, man, thanks for checking in on Facebook. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on Facebook. I appreciate you as well. And also, I'm looking for somebody that's interested in being a moderator for my Facebook page. So if you interested, then send me a message or email me, and we can talk and see what's up, man, about that. Cam G, what's up? You say, what's my StreamYard? I don't understand that question. I don't know what you mean by that. Miss Karen got Meech. Taryn Wilkes said Tariq. Taryn Wilkes, let us know why you say Tariq.
Elaborate.
Yeah, please. Adam Furman got Meech. John Doe said Tariq. John Doe, why you say Tariq? It's more Tariqs than I thought.
Definitely, I feel.
Louisiana. Gina said Tariq. Gina. What, Tariq?
Gangsta than Meech?
Tariq?
Oh,
You calling Tariq? Gangsta? Please, y'all elaborate a little bit if you could. Big Merchant is more gangster. I don't know what you been. Damn, autocorrect. Oh, Big Meech. All right.
Hey, Big Merchant, that's what he is, though.
He's the big merchant in the building, baby. All right. Jimmy, what's up? What's up? You said, what's your StreamYard? I don't understand what you're asking. What do you mean, what's my StreamYard?
You're asking to come up or something?
Yeah, what do you mean, Cam G? What's your StreamYard? What do you mean by that? Are you trying to come on the show? I mean, what is your question? I don't understand what you mean. What's your StreamYard? I don't know what you're trying to say. The Wilts Strong Show said Tariq is definitely not gangsta. I don't think Tariq is gangsta at all, to be honest with you.
Dude, do you? I wish we could have saw. No, we saw. You saw what my man did to Tariq in the pool?
I know, right?
You would have did that to Meech?
Nah, Meech would have been whooped his ass. It would have definitely been a fight.
Even if Meech lost, he would have got some swings in.
Right.
Something.
And you see how Tariq got
Meech probably would have beat him down.
Yeah. And Meech wouldn't let nobody punk him like how 2-Bit kind of punked Tariq either.
Right, right, exactly. Meech would have been, what? 2-Bit would have been working for Meech.
Right. I'm with Derek Alexander. Tariq can't even scrap. He far from gangster. Meech all the way. Yeah, I would give Meech 0 points in the gangster category. Like selling drugs or
Tariq?
killing somebody. I mean, Tariq. I wouldn't. Selling drugs and killing somebody doesn't mean you're necessarily gangster. You could be pretty gangster and don't be a drug dealer and never kill nobody. It's just how you handle things and how you.
Killer, drug dealer.
Right.
Meech is all three.
Right. Brandon said we really asking. Hey, it's funny though because a lot of people are saying Tariq.
Right?
It is. It's more interesting than you think.
What's up with Tariq?
Right, because
I'm surprised.
Right, because the people that would say Meech think it's not even a contest, but the people that say Tariq see it differently, and a lot more people think it's Tariq. And y'all that's watching on the replay, because it's gonna be thousands of people that watch this more on the replay. You all put your vote in the comments and let me know why you feel that way. And I will try to get back and answer those to you that do put that information out there because it's definitely intriguing and interesting.
Man, Tariq is a slime ball, but I know we're going to get into that in a second.
Yeah, I think he's more shady than than Meech. He's a shadier character, but I wouldn't say he gangsta. Gangsta is kind of in your face.
Nobody, and then not in season 1. Meech ain't even.
No, he's a more in your face.
Correctly.
Right. He comes correct.
Up and down type.
Yeah, Meech.
He never went behind nobody, or shaded nobody, or shorted nobody.
Yeah, I know, right?
So almost superhero level person. That's why I'm so surprised. Like,
right. Look at this last episode when they was in that grocery store and they was selling the dope, and he had his people, and then dude came in there. He came and said, "I need to talk to your boss or whatever." Like, he was straightforward with it, and he told him, "Look, man, we can make more money. How you feel? How your boss gonna feel if he had a chance to make more money and move more weight, and you shot it down?" And, Meech, like Tariq would have been sneaky with that. He wouldn't have came straightforward like Meech did in that situation. You know what I'm saying? He would have been shady with what he did. You know. You there?
He wouldn't have been thinking that far ahead. Right.
Exactly. And, Meech is a more straightforward. He gangsta in his approach. I'm going to come straight at you, let you know what's up.
He got the fire in his eyes.
Exactly.
He gave this man 5 birds.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Meech, man.
Off real.
Yeah.
Wholesaling.
Yeah.
It's the whole east side, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. 5 birds. Welcome to Detroit.
Right.
Thanks, Meech.
Right. And Tariq, man, I don't see him, like, although he does kind of talk like he came to Monet to talk business and get set up, he's a liar and a sneak. Like, he even lied to Monet face. I guess he ain't in the position to not lie. But, like, everything he do is, like, some type of shadiness attached to it.
Only people Meech lied to was the police.
Yeah,
Coach Cotton, he said he didn't know who killed J-Mo.
Right. And that's how the game go. You know what I mean? You don't tell the police the truth. That's snitching. Trinae Huff on Facebook. What's up? I see somebody. Trinae Huff, why you put a sad face on Facebook? You say, I love both shows. The main topic of both shows, both episodes, was about consequences. That's what's up. Why you put the sad face? What's wrong, Trinae? Why you sad? Let me know what's up. Alan Self said power's not good. Yeah, that's episode, especially after watching BMF, you could tell the difference.
And Raising Kanan.
Yeah, and Raising Kanan, you could definitely tell the difference. And there's a lot of people out there, I'm going to leave them nameless, but they sound ridiculous when they was talking about how this show was so much better than Raising Kanan, and this show was this and that. I mean, they never had any points to back up what they was saying because it didn't make no damn sense. And, it's clear this show is not better than Raising Kanan at all. Raising Kanan had excellent actors in the cast, like even, from Rock, Uncle Marvin, even dude that played Tariq, even though he didn't have much, he was a good actor. And Jukebox, all of these people were really good actors. Now, I'm not trying to tear down the Book 2 cast, because they do all right. But I think they're not in the best roles. Like Mary J, I've seen do some really good work. But her as this gangster role with the guns and stuff and the tough badass.
That's what it is. It's just her handling of the pistols. It's just like if Rock hears some K to break the glass down and she grab the burner, she gonna come down there with force because she about to clap something. She not, you know what I'm saying? Her aim is precise because she's a queen pin.
And she pulled that off better.
She gonna come down there to clap, like, cause she ready to clap something. Mary J come down there meek, like she scared.
Right.
Come on, she shouldn't have showed fear in that scene. She went down there and got to it.
Right.
I mean, I don't get it. Is that how they told her to do it or what?
I don't know, man. But I know that Rock For some reason I can't remember her name in real life right now.
Patina Miller.
Patina Miller. She did an excellent job portraying the sexy and the motherly kind versus the gangster and the killer kind of person there that character portrayed, that character was. She did an excellent job. I don't know, is it maybe because we see Mary J and it's hard to not see someone other than Mary J, or is it that she just not pulling off this role all the way? I don't think it's the worst, but it's not the best.
They're not doing her no favors to me. I mean, I just don't like it. I'm not gonna bash it like you said. I don't do that.
Right,
but it's just to me, she's not doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean that's your opinion. It is what it is. Right. I think I see Mary J, and I don't see Monet.
Man, that could be it. It's just not coming through.
Yeah, like I've seen her in other things, and I didn't see Mary J. Even in that what was that body cam, that cop little thing, kind of horror genre type of thing, and she was a little better in that.
I was watching. I ain't never catch that.
It was alright. It wasn't like no great movie, but I didn't see Mary J. I saw her as a cop. I kind of forgot it was her by the middle of it. Now the movie wasn't all that. It was all right. I saw it on like Hulu or something like that. So, it is what it is. But, I think part of the reason why it's probably hard not to see as Mary J is because she looked like Mary J. How she dressed, you can see, she's looking good and everything, her hair and everything. So she looked like similar to what she probably wears all the time. So, it's not like she looking like somebody other than herself. Like, I think she was in Mudbone or something, and she didn't look like Mary J. Yeah, what you think?
Definitely did a good job in that.
Yeah. I think she got awards or nominated for awards for that. So,
maybe it's the Monet character, because her character, it's like, in this series, it's a lot of characters who I just don't like, man. I like the show, but the main characters I just don't like Monet and Tariq.
Yeah, I don't like Tariq character at all. That could be a good thing in the sense that if you really make your audience not like you, you kind of did a good job. But I don't think it's a sense of his acting that made it. I think
he's killing it.
Yeah, I think that's not what made me not like him. I think it's that what they made his character do in killing Ghost, that I still don't like that.
In his character. It's parts of his character that I like.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Slime.
Yeah, I just don't like that they made him kill Ghost. It's just, that was messed up. And yeah, I guess they should have moved. I just think they should have had somebody else do it if you wanted to make him the star of the next show and make people like him. Then, they should have did it a little differently. This is that Mudbone movie, Mudbound. I said Mudbone. And it had, Jason Mitchell in here. He was getting so many roles before he got canceled. Nah, ain't no telling what happened to him, man. But look at this. Do y'all see Mary J right here? Like, you don't see Mary J right here. So,
you know what? That could be it, man. She dressed fresh like she probably do now, like you said.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know this was Mary J at first. This don't look like how she normally looks. Dirty collar, shirt, dress, no makeup, hair pulled back. She look, I ain't trying to diss her, but she looked like an older lady in here, like going through hard times, you know what I mean? But that's what she was supposed to portray. And so that was a great job. She did a great job in this movie. And, I think seeing her now dressed fancy, looking good and sexy and all of that, She looked like Mary J, like right here. You know, so that's probably the hard part about me probably getting into the Monet, buying that, is because she does look a lot like you know, herself right now. Yeah, that movie where she played a cop, I was talking about Body Cam or whatever, you know, as well. All right, so let's get into this last episode. So man, we saw that not Tariq, let's talk about BMF for a second. So they tried to take out Lamar in the beginning, Kato and B Mickey. Do you think B Mickey would have let Kato live and tried to sweep it up under the rug had they have gotten that plan to work and take out Lamar?
Definitely, man. Definitely would have Meech would have never known about none of that.
Yeah.
And Lamar would have been out of here.
Yeah,
he definitely was not gonna kill her at all.
Yeah, man, they had Lamar over here leaking on the side of the building over here, like, you know what I'm saying, the water hose over here, man. They definitely had some little plan, man. Do you think it would have worked, though? Because Lamar ain't no fool, and him trying to drive up behind Lamar and then what, do a drive-by or get the drop on Lamar? Do you think that would have worked, or would Lamar have ended up taking him out and her out? I mean, how do you think it would have played out had they had the chance?
Just like Meech told him, Lamar would have saw that coming from a mile away, and he'd be Mickey. Like, no. You don't know the artillery Lamar was carrying. No, that's not how you handle that. Not that plan. That plan was sloppy.
Yeah.
You just saw that coming from a mile away.
I mean, if they was really smart, while he leaning up against this wall, she should have pulled out a gun on him, and B Mickey should have came around the corner and killed him right there. I mean, he wasn't paying attention. He wasn't expecting it. They should have got him there. Why'd they, try to wait and let him get in the car and pull off and get a chance to do? That was given too many opportunities. They already had the drop on him right there. And then him following him, right. That was crazy. How the police pull him over? Trinae got a good point. Why didn't they pull over Lamar too? But I guess, they was trying to do the little Drano thing, and Lamar, I guess, wasn't on the radar for, selling dope, because he got the water cut off for him. So, they pulled him over. But what's tripped out is, why Lamar didn't notice it? Like, it was right behind him. So here's Lamar in the front, and here's B Mickey right here. And the cops pulled him over, like, he's right behind them. Like, he would have heard the police sirens. He should have saw this coming anyway with this old lopsided Mustang. He more like rolling in the musty thing. He rolling in the musty thing up in here. Mustang, musty thing. And the damn bumper leaning to the side. Looked like the bumper she hit the cop with. And Lamar rolling in here with the Lincoln or whatever, man. But it seems that he wasn't paying attention. He ain't see nothing. So I don't know, man. That Drano task force, that didn't make any sense anyway to do that. They should have just continued their investigation. But they was upset the cop got killed and they wanted to make a statement. But in the end, it ended up making matters worse. Because now they know that they on their ass, and they can be more careful.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, man. So, also, man, we saw, they came and got Terry out of jail. Meech, not out of jail. Terry out of school and all of that. And that was tripped out. But, man, what's up with Meech, man, when he was smoking a little blunt, man, and, he was smoking a lot of weed in this episode. Kind of made me want to, light one up, man. But I stopped smoking. But the damn show was bringing back memories. He was over here interrogating Kato on the low. And she ain't even realized that she was over here damn near flirting with death, man. Because he was like, yeah, what's up with your pops? Yeah, this and that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay. He like Yoda. He like Yoda with it. He kill him with kindness, man. That's a trick we play, man, from them slick tongue people. That silver tongue, man. Kill him with kindness. Oh, man, you so loyal, man. Thank you.
Right,
Okay,
right.
And your pops was an OG. Yeah, who do you want with? Oh, yeah, the BGs.
That's gangster right there. Yeah, that's gangster right there, man. Yeah, man, because he over here, you know, think a couple moves ahead, and he's playing you. You falling right into his hand. He over here, as One Journey say, friendly evil. He over here.
That's that Jedi.
Hell yeah,
man.
For real.
That's G's.
The thing that I disagree with is he should have did this a long time ago. Why did you think they waited so late to find out who Kato really was, man?
Because, you know, this his little fumbles. He's still young, I would say. Trusting people, expecting people to have that same loyalty that he got, and to have the same vision that he got. You know? That's why the episode was called, what is it called? Loyalty is those saying something about loyalty.
Yeah.
He trusted her. Like you said, they should have vetted her better a long time ago.
Right. Now, did you think, were you shocked when they took out Kato at the end? Did you see that coming? Did you think she would die that episode?
I thought they would find a way to keep her on the show. That's what I thought I had. That's what my prediction was. I was wrong. They clapped her. She was done. I didn't see that coming at all.
Hey, man, it happens to the best of us, man. We ain't always right, but definitely I did not see her get it killed the way it was by B. Mickey. I would have thought, if anything, maybe Meech would have took her out. But, you know, it is what it is. They caught her up. And, you know, it seemed like B. Mickey, you know, I don't know, man. He may end up holding that against you know, Meech, that Meech made him do it. But in the end, in the end, he had to do it because if Meech did it, he would blame him. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean,
you was about to say he a sucker.
I'm saying he's a sucker anyway. Because if you blame another man for making you do something, you a sucker. If he didn't want to kill Kato, he shouldn't have killed her. If he didn't want Meech to kill her, he should have did something about it. I mean, maybe talk him out of it or try to convince him or something. Don't just do what somebody tell you to do because blindly following an order, you a sucker. You're the man or you're not.
Right.
But definitely he about to rat.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm with John Doe over here. He said, I didn't think Kato realized that Meech was fishing, and that's why she lied about what set her pops ran with. That's definitely true, that she didn't realize he was fishing. And she didn't realize that's one thing. A lot of people take people for granted, or they think people are stupider or dumber, you know, than they really are. They, you know, or think that they always so smart.
They think that you're the smartest person.
Right. Like how I was coming up, when I was coming up, is that you don't underestimate anybody. So even if you are dumb and you've proven to me that you dumb, I'm going to still treat you like you smart in the sense if we doing stuff. Because you never know what somebody may or may not think, and they keep you on your toes. You're going to think moves ahead and try to protect yourself. And she was slipping. She basically put herself in that position. She did it from the get-go. She was more afraid of, you know, Lamar than Meech. When she was really caught between really an easy decision. Because if she went with Lamar, then you got the fear of Lamar maybe killing you and Meech. Whereas if Lamar came at you, you should have went right to Meech and let him know. And then that way you only got one person you got to deal with. But
right, she could have made it out of this alive.
Definitely.
She could have just been more honest. Like, look, this is what it is. My pops used to run with Lamar. I know him. She ain't had to say she was working with him.
Right. Definitely.
just say her pop used to run with him. She know they got a relationship.
Yeah. And I mean, truth is, she could have told Meech everything. Like, hey, look, I had to caught this body when I was younger. This dude took the charge, went to jail for me. He out. Now he trying to pressure me to come at you, do this and that. We need to take this dude out. We need to handle this. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to be loyal and this and that to him.
Yes.
You know.
It would have worked too. She would be alive.
It definitely would have worked. She would be alive. And they would have respected her and saw that she was more loyal to them than to Lamar.
Win-win.
Yeah, definitely, man. And B. Mickey, man, I think this definitely...
a little bad for him, man.
Yeah.
That's a little bad for him.
Right. Because he had to see her sitting there crying, bleeding to death, about to die. That's going to definitely weigh on the young dude's mind for years to come. And, you know, he's going to kind of blame Meech in a way. He already kind of did. Well, what did he say to Meech when it was, he said something.
He said,
what did he say?
He was at Meech mama house.
Yeah.
He told him, like, all you care about is you know, tell
her. Right. Getting drunk on that sauce.
Tell Meech.
Right. Yeah, because he said, you know, you find somebody else or something or whatever, because he talking about he loved her or whatever. Like, dude, you should have never been with her in the first place. That's what, if you would have stuck to the rules, like, you wouldn't be so much. Yeah, you wouldn't be so emotionally attached right now, and maybe you would have saw this coming. You know, he knew when she told him when she was smoking that sausage, both of them, his and the ones on the grill, that he said, I need to tell Meech. You know, but she came with that I love you stuff, and she tried to hit him with the I love you again, and he had to smoke her.
His dumbest move was not tossing that gun.
Yeah,
sir.
Definitely. And if they check that gun and see that that's the same gun that killed her too, yeah, he in trouble. I
think they did. Wasn't that the second? Well, they said two names.
They said, what you call it?
They said
J-Mo.
I don't know what the other name was.
J-Mo and somebody else. It was a dude. And so, you know, yeah, they didn't have it. Who else? What other name was it, y'all in the audience? What other name was it that they said? J-Mo and who else? Yeah, man. We'll see what's up with that. Big Rob over here said, I'm interested who's going to work with Big L now that Southwest T is out the game. Meech. I think Southwest T is only going to be out the game for a week, if that.
Yeah, Southwest is not out the game.
Right.
Trust me, you're going to be back.
That was
Big
to
L
show.
not letting that happen.
Right. And Meech also knows that he love that money, and that little car business making $600 a week ain't worth a damn compared to what he was making. You know, even if you multiply that times 4 cars, that's still $2,400 a week. Ain't nothing for them. You know, for him, like, he was making big money, and so he was making shit $2,400 every 15 minutes, an hour. You know,
imagine the crazy stuff Meech gonna be doing next season.
Yeah,
the antics.
Yeah, because Meech
gonna be crazy.
Yeah, because I've been working on the True Story documentary or whatever, True Story of BMF video, and Meech got out there, man. I mean, he was extremely flamboyant. And, you know, it did drive a wedge between them. I mean, eventually Terry was living in Los Angeles. And low-key, he ain't want to have nothing to do with Meech. And then by the time that they got arrested, they wasn't even on speaking terms no more. Like, they would only communicate through intermediaries between each other. Like, Terry wouldn't even talk to Meech directly anymore because of all the stuff Meech was doing. Meech was just way too flamboyant, way out there, and that shit made Terry mad as can be, man. That's actually what helped bring them down, because Terry would always be complaining about Meech on the phone to his sister and to other people, and the feds was wiretapping it, and that helped bring him down. Actually, more than Meech flamboyance directly is that Terry was so mad at it, he complained about it.
Just let him do him.
You right, but in a way, it ain't. It shouldn't have. Meech, right.
Man. You gotta just move how you move.
Yeah.
Either work,
Meech, man.
Go do the car business.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that helped bring them down too, though, because they did find records, and then they kept, pulling them cars over, and they had hundreds of thousands of dollars in them, and then they all coming back to that. So they should have not put so much information on paper. They should have started using computers. They old school. They was using notebooks and stuff still instead of putting it in a locked computer file or something. They wasn't using computers, man. So that definitely hurt, because all they did was pick up the notebooks, and then they had everything laid out right there in the notebooks. They hood, man, and they from the 80s. They schools probably didn't have a lot of computer literacy classes, and that definitely messed them up. But it is what it is, man. For them to last for 15 years or give or take was an astonishing feat, considering how much they did and where they went, across the country. As far as the TV show goes, because we know this is loosely based, which normally I would not like, but I do like that on this, and I'm happy that it is loosely based, because if it was too accurate, that would make it not worth watching, because so much has already been told about their story, and it would make it not worth watching for everybody that knows their story. But then also, a lot of these people are still alive. Like the person that Lamar is based off of is still alive in real life. The Kato person, the character that Kato is based off of, is still alive in real life. And as a TV show, those type of characters don't live forever, and die a natural death in TV shows. They eventually die in TV shows, and as an audience, we like to see that. We like to see the ones that's shady and the bad guys get theirs. In real life, that don't always happen.
Right.
A lot of times the bad guys and the shady people, they win in real life. But in the TV and movie world, they always lose. So I like that they kept it that way. As far as Big L and Southwest T, I think that she tried to play the role with Meech, that she was pissed that he came and they broke the rules, but she still took that weight. She still took that money rather and gave him that weight, and she still did what he wanted. So I think in the end, she want to move that product.
He controls her too.
Yeah.
She move when Meech say move. I need 5 keys.
Right.
She do all that strong arm she want. What she do? She went and got his keys.
Damn right. And Meech came with the gangster approach, man. That's the thing, man. It's a mentality that make you more gangster.
I don't work with you. Indirectly. Talking about having to test all them dollars.
Every dollar you did. Yep. Every dollar you already been working with me. So, whether you realize it or not, we in this together. You're going to have to listen to what I say. And, if we want to make this work, I want this or that, I'm going to get it. And so she definitely did. And I'm interested to see how it's going to play out. Now, I do know that the reason and the way they were able to flood the country with the dope that they was able to in real life is because they had a connect with a Mexican cartel. And they had moved major weight. So I'm wondering, you know, is L got to connect with the cartel? Do they meet somebody else eventually or what? But they definitely had to connect with the Mexican cartel, and so we'll see how that works. And also, you know, Meech was real cool with them. It was a chance when Meech, he was even offered to be in Mexico to lay low when he was taking the chance of maybe possibly going to jail, and he didn't do it.
How much money he probably made them?
Right.
They probably love him. Probably part of the cartel for real.
Right, right. And Meech, man, everybody said he's a real likable character, very charismatic. So, you know, he had that ability. Had he been in another, you know, situation in life, he could have been the next, you know, politician or Obama in this mug. Who knows, man? But he could have maybe bridged gaps, brought people together, did something. Who knows? I'm saying politician, but he could have did anything. Been a civil rights leader. I don't know. He could have did something. Something positive. Definitely.
Something positive.
Definitely.
Remotely positive.
Yeah, because, you know, man, the way he was able to get people to work together for all different backgrounds and bring people together and bring, you know, different ideas and stuff, and people, man, he was really good at it. He really was good at it. And, I mean, he's still alive. He could probably do something with his life when he get out. He'd still be a young man. He'd just be in his 50s. Which, you know, with the way people live today, he may live to be in his 80s or 90s, so he could still have 30 more years of life, productive life going. So who knows? But, you know, we'll see.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm not sure, Chris P, if they ever did with White Boy Rick's Connects. White Boy Rick himself wasn't as big as the amount of time and exposure he got. You know,
White Boy Rick.
Yeah. You say he was, Meech was the Fred Hampton of the dope game. Damn right. You know, that's a good comparison in a way. You know what I mean? He did kind of get a lot of people together and do stuff. If y'all see how Fred Hampton was and, you know, Judas and the Black Messiah, that was a good movie. But you see how he was able to go and talk to different people, different groups, and, you know, bring people together, convince people and different things, you know. You know, those type of people don't come around too often. And it's a shame that he fell for the money more than anything. Some people think that Big L is going to want to try to give Terry a little side action, man. What's up, man? What you think, man? You think she gonna eventually like Terry and bring him? You think maybe she may bring him back in now that Terry's girlfriend gonna be out of town, gone with the kids? He gonna be a single man. She is a beautiful woman. She got the money to connect. What's up? What you think?
Yep. As soon as Terry said he wanted to get out the game, whatever, she not gonna let that happen. Of course, Terry gonna end up clapping, and he's gonna literally fall in love with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. So
yeah. Yeah. Chris P said, "Did I predict the 2 deaths?" I know I said that Lamar gonna die. I think I said Kato gonna die, but I can't remember exactly, man. I say a lot of stuff.
I definitely didn't. I said Kato was gonna live, Lamar was gonna die.
Yeah. I need to look back on my videos. Y'all can check, but I think I did say that she ain't gonna make it, but I'm not sure. So I ain't gonna say I knew it and I said it. I can't remember. I say so much stuff, man. I used to make more videos on this stuff, but I ain't been able to make as many videos as I used to. So, but I'm gonna see if I can crank out more videos now, man, and see what I can do. But yeah, man, definitely. I think that he gonna catch a little entanglement. Now, some people be talking about how much older she is than him. How old do you think she is? 20s, 30s, 40s?
It don't matter, man. She grown as ever. And that's just the nonsense, that whole angle.
Right. I mean, you know, she in her 30s, I think. But the way that Terry carry himself and his mindset, being in the dope game and making that money for her and different stuff, I think she liked that. And I think she don't see him as, you know, 15 or 16.
Well, she probably don't. She definitely don't think, you know, looking at him, she don't think he's 16. She get a pass.
Right. Yeah, he definitely. And, you know, they say in real life, Terry was very likable and carried himself like a regular dude. You wouldn't even know that he was, you know, running a criminal organization or the dope game or had all this money and stuff. So,
pictures up. I mean, I guess, I don't know.
That's when he older, though. So, right now, he is pretty flashy right now.
He look like he's stunting right now.
Right. And right now, at this young age, he's still stunting. But as he got older, he was a little more, you know, reserved. So we'll see how that play out. But, you know, I think she definitely got her eye on Terry, and he got at least one eye on her. We don't know where the other eye is on, but it's somewhere. Now, speaking of that, man, what's up with his pops, man? His pops, man, is his pops, you look at him better, worse, or the same for him trying to start putting plans on Terry money, talking about this gonna change our life, and he don't deserve it. He messed me up when he said he don't deserve the money. Like, yeah, they may be wrong for what they do. They may have enough money, and, you know, that little money that they got ain't much to Terry. But at the same time, your son got shot in the face. And even if you talk about the dope game, like we said yesterday, that money is still related to the dope game, one way or another. So, I mean, what you think about Pops? Do you see him the same, better, or worse, that he basically want to take the money and start driving raggedy-ass cars?
I probably see him probably the same. I always knew, or maybe even worse.
Yeah.
Probably, since I never really thought highly of him, I'll probably say the same. Because, I mean, he's just a sucker, man. He's just such an unlikable character to me.
Right. Y'all in the comments, put a 1 if y'all see him the same. 1S. Put a 2, put a 2W if you see him worse. All right. Go ahead.
It's like he just not like a stand-up dude at all. He's not the character that he could have been, man. He could have represented something way better than what he was, man. He could have handled that whole situation better. Like, yeah. What are you doing? Like, they turn a blind eye to Terry. Both of them are just ridiculous on this show.
Yeah, they definitely act like Terry ain't did nothing. Like Meech forced him to do everything.
First of all, the kids are teenagers, loose as ever, running the streets. They drive around in all type of crap. You know, I don't know what's going on. Like, y'all are the worst parents ever.
Right.
It would be more realistic if they should have just wrote their parents as crackheads or something. No, seriously. Because no black mama in the hood or pops is gonna let their kids that's really care for their kids gonna let their kids run the streets. While they're living at home, you're gonna have to run away and do your thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to leave.
Yeah, man.
You can't just move like that. And from my mama's house, I couldn't just move like that, leave whatever time I wanted when I was 15, 16 years old.
Hey, I definitely couldn't have parked no damn Mercedes out front my mama's house and act like it just like, how the hell can I explain that?
They should have wrote them as fiends, and his pops is so disgusting, man. It's like such a sucker, man. Just a punk.
Right. I definitely see him in a worse light than before. I actually kind of understood him a little better and I liked him somewhat before. Now he trashed me.
I liked him at first. I understand why he didn't want his sons to sell drugs. Like, that's not the reason I don't like the man.
Right.
I don't like the way he treated his sons and handled the situation.
Right. Yeah, he definitely didn't. He definitely didn't treat them the same. I only got one child, which I did want another child at one point in my life, but I only got one son, so I get lucky enough that I only gotta, love one kid. But at the same time, if I did have more kids, I wouldn't try to treat one like crap or the other like this or that. I mean, I would hope they wouldn't be, doing drugs, selling drugs or whatever. But they make it seem as if he is doing no wrong or Meech is like totally corrupting him. Like, this dude can think for himself too now. And
they make it like Meech is really like a super villain that got mind control powers over Terry, and he can just say, hustle, like Terry just a puppet. And Terry is smarter than Meech.
Yeah,
they compliment each other. Meech always say together nobody can mess with them.
Right. Yep. He say with your smarts and my thoughts, my way of thinking and putting it together, we can make it work. And yeah, man, Terry ain't no idiot. And yeah, Meech is a convincing type person. But at the same time, like Terry, he know better. And somebody in my comments yesterday said that Meech is like 5 years older than him. Meech is 2 years older than him, is what my information says when I was putting together.
Definitely
so
2 years.
Yeah, he's not 5 years older than him.
You think he like 5 years? Yeah.
Talking about Meech is 22 in this show, and Terry is only like 15 or 16 or something like that. Something they said.
Meech was like 19 or 20.
Meech ain't even 20 in this. Terry is like 15 or 16, and Meech is like 18 or 19 at the most. So, it was 2 year difference. So, if he's 16, then he's about 18.
They're not even old enough. They're not old enough to buy liquor yet.
No.
They said that.
Right.
Episode 1.
Right. So, Barika say that's a 1S. She see him the same. Lisa Miss Murphy over here said she see him worse. Someone see him worse. Someone, welcome to the family as well. She joined Patreon. That's my first membership service that I had before YouTube offered a service. So I definitely appreciate all the people that's in Patreon. There's a lot of my OGs for the channel has been in Patreon. And someone, I tried to send you the information to join the Discord. Hope Lee said to see him the same. Miss Karen said worse. Chris P said dad is a clown. And mom had better keep her Wendy's job. Woo, bad. That's crazy. That's bad to have to keep your Wendy's job. Chris P said 2D for delusional. Yeah, man.
He's a sucker.
He definitely is a sucker. And where I think he really messed up with me seeing him worse is that he said he didn't deserve it. Like, what? He didn't. The dude got shot in the face, man. Who the hell are you to say he didn't deserve it? He deserved more, actually.
Nah, he didn't deserve to have to eat Meech milk.
Right.
He didn't
That's
deserve
true.
that.
That is true. And they still never cleared that up.
With Pat. Sucker.
Damn right. He sure should have. He should have been doing that so that his kids didn't have to. He should have took all that risk.
Then he wouldn't have to.
Yeah.
Could have been retired or did something.
Yeah, definitely.
Clearly, the plant wasn't working for you.
Man, for real. In Discord, you posted something from Chrysler or something close to that time period or something where they was paying $2 or something an hour.
And some jobs, like, they weren't specific about his job, so maybe he had one of them type of jobs.
Right.
Even if that was real or whatever. I thought it was just funny, though.
Yeah, that was funny. That was sad. I know when I first started working, my very first job, I got paid minimum wage. This was in 1990 or 1991. And I was in 7th grade. And I got paid minimum wage, and I was making $4.25. That was minimum wage at the time. That
probably was right then. Back then it probably was $2 something.
Yeah, I was getting paid $4.25 at that time, and that was minimum wage. And I thought I was doing one. I mean, I was in 7th grade, so I mean, you know, I ain't had no bills.
You, I was making $5.15.
Right. But what year was that though?
Like 8th grade.
Yeah,
probably like 97.
Oh, see, by 97, I was working at UPS. So when I was working at UPS, I was making $8.50. In 96, I was making $8.50.
Oh, you was killing it.
I was balling there, man. I was like making twice the minimum wage. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was making $8.50, and then in 97, I became a supervisor. I was making like $14, $15 an hour. It was a salary, but that's what it averaged out to. And shoot, man, you couldn't tell me nothing. That was like $25 an hour back then. So, you know, man, it was killing the game at UPS at the time, man. That was a good job, you know, for a person. I was just out of high school. I graduated high school in 96. So, you know, I was fresh out of high school. I was working there and going to college. And, shoot, I thought I was doing one. I thought I was balling, man. $8.50. I'm like, damn, I'm moving up. I remember I worked at the shoe store in 94 through 95, and I think I started in like 93, and I got paid under the table. I used to make $5.50 an hour. I used to think I was doing good then, though. At $5.50, I'm like, dude, I'm making $1 more, man, and I get to get a discount on shoes, man. I'm killing it. I used to get like paid like $150 a week. Boy, that money be gone the same day. It barely left the store. I had so many damn shoes I was buying and other stuff. Man, that money barely made it out the store. So, you know, Trinae on Facebook said, you see how moms is tripping on Meech, so she ain't no better because you allowed this behavior by teaching your kids to lie, which they're planting the seeds of corruption in their children. As the parents, they supposed to raise them with better morals. Hashtag just saying. That was some facts right there, though. And moms, I think, really pissed me off in this episode. And then we'll move on to Power in a second. But I didn't like how she basically convinced Terry's girlfriend to leave him. And when she said she gonna go to another state and take the baby, Terry like, hold on, you can't just take my baby or whatever. And the pops and the moms basically was on her side like, nah, let her go. Damn, why would you want her to leave him and he don't have a relationship with his kid? That's making matters worse. They thought that by her doing that, it would pressure him to want to quit.
They doing the opposite though.
Right, they making him by himself.
He was already about to stop.
Yeah, and they did that.
Now they doing the opposite. Now his son gone. He like, okay, I'm about to press the gas.
Right. Now it's no reason to stop because, I mean, like you say, man, she gone. He told Meech he gonna get out the game, but in the end, they put him in a bad situation because, you know, this dude
got
now
no reason to get out now. His son is safe in Pittsburgh.
Out of sight, out of mind,
Lamar's dead. Right.
And that doesn't help that girl because now she got to raise that kid by herself when she did have a man that was there trying to help her raise the kid.
Right. Sure, she'll have a lot of money or whatever.
But still, you need time when you got a kid. You need somebody to help you so you can have a break to change the diapers, to watch the baby. You know, plus she'll be a single mom now. She don't got no man there to be there to help support her or whatever. And, you know, that was just messed up. And then also they made it seem as if he had no rights. Like she got the right to just take his kid to another state and he got no say-so in the matter. Shit, he should have been getting a lawyer or whatever and telling her, hey, look, I need to be in my kid's life. I want visitation, something. And
his girl, yeah, man. Like,
she didn't want to leave.
He told you this in the hospital, like, you knew what he was doing. Like, he didn't start selling dope after he was pregnant. Like, it was all good when he's paying for the baby shower. And I understand, though, he got shot and she got squeamish. And I don't blame her at all, man.
Right.
I just, like,
But she wouldn't have left if mama didn't press her, though. But she wouldn't have left if the moms didn't press her, though.
Stop, but she wasn't going to leave unless her mama. So actually, she just got played.
Right. Yeah, she did. Now she the one on the house.
She did want him to stop, though. I give her that.
Right.
But she wasn't going to leave him.
Right.
And it would have worked for her. But mom screwed it up trying to be sneaky.
Yeah. And Trinae said, that's your grandbaby. Why ain't y'all try to keep him? I mean, that's a good point. I mean,
their dad, like, that's another mouth to feed.
Man, now I gotta share the milk 3 ways. Damn. Yeah, man. That was messed up, though, man, that they ended up doing that, and Pops got in the middle and tried to encourage that. Couple questions right quick. Someone said, and how come the settlement was for $250, but they only got $150, $100 to the attorney? Pretty much.
Free?
Right, pretty much. That's what they worked all that time to get that money, and that's why they didn't have to pay up front. Now, had they have been paying that lawyer up front, then they wouldn't have had to probably pay $100. But they didn't have the money to pay up front, and if they'd have paid up front, they probably would have had to pay like 50 G's, 50 or 60. And they didn't have a 50 or 60, so when the lawyers work on the back end, they gonna get more money because they basically don't know if they may get some money or not.
Well, they don't know if they pay when you
win.
They win.
Right. So they
skilled.
Right. They got more risk involved on their end.
And they could lose money.
Damn right. Because if they don't end up getting a big enough settlement, then they could have got less money than what they hoped for, and they still got to give you some. Say if they only won that 25 G's, then that lawyer would have lost money because they could have been doing another cases that made more than what they was gonna get in that settlement. If they'd have got 25 G's, then they would have split it. They probably would have walked away with what, 10, 15? I'm talking about Meech and them, which means the lawyer would have got 10 or whatever the case, 12. So yeah, definitely. I kind of got something going on now with something like that, and yeah, the lawyers definitely want their money, man. They ain't free. That is true, man. And you said Chris P. So who did shoot Terry? B. Mickey or Lamar? Well, Lamar didn't answer for it. I don't think it was him. He didn't know where Terry lived. He didn't know where Meech and them live. He didn't know any of that stuff about where they live. I think that it was B. Mickey. Or, no, I was about to say Kato, but I don't think it was Kato. What's your thoughts, man? Who you think shot Terry?
Man, I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't know. I wish Lamar would have said something. I think it was Lamar, man. Well, no, because like you said, Lamar didn't know where he stayed at, and he got shot at the crib. So I don't know. Yeah. If I had to pick somebody now, I'd say possibly be Mickey, but
right.
No, I don't think he would have shot Terry though.
Right.
Who knows? Maybe they'll tell us one day.
Yeah, definitely. I hope so. I mean, it's the TV world, so I hope we find out. In real life, you don't always get the answers to questions and different things, but I do hope that we do get it in the TV world, a little bit of closure. To Alan Self, man, I got video. I'm trying to expand, man. So I got, collaborations. I got, recaps with just, me doing short recaps and everything. So, I'm trying to, give people a little variety. So I hope everybody, you know, finds something that they enjoy out of it all. So, man, I appreciate you sticking with it, man. And I'm glad you like those videos. But, you know, let's give it a try. And, you know, let's see how it go. I know I got a couple new things that I'm going to try out for the new year. And I'm going to change up some things. So, you know, I did this way and a couple other ways and different things this year for an entire year. And so the results, you know, it's some mixed results. So I'm going to go back and see how I used to do it a little more, because it was a lot more results. But we'll see, man. I'll announce soon a couple of the changes that I'll be doing. So, you know, I appreciate everybody that, you know, still stick with me. And, you know, don't forget, you know, this is evolving. All this stuff is just like any other show. The likes, the thumbs up, the viewers determine what type of content, you know, content creators put out. So everybody, your feedback, your thumbs up, your comments, everybody is appreciated. Help me understand what to do next. All right, let's talk about Book 2, Ghost, Season 2, Episode 1. This was very interesting because it came on right after BMF, which I get that was smart for a couple reasons with Stars, because it keeps, for one, people subscribed, because a pattern of behavior had been happening with the Stars network where customers would cancel Stars when their show goes off, and they wouldn't bring it back on. They wouldn't, you know, renew it until their shows that they watch comes back on. They wouldn't give other shows a chance, and they wouldn't watch other shows. So now that they've created this power universe, the PCU, or the PU, because it's funky up in this moment. Nah, but now they got the power cinematic universe up in here. They have it set up with Stars for it to continue to go, so people will not cancel their Stars membership. So in a way, that's genius to keep that audience captive on your network. How long will it last? Will they keep that going to Infinity War? We'll see. But as of right now, that is a genius move to keep people subscribed. Now, on the other end, when you have a show like Raising Kanan and then go to BMF, although they were very similar and both good shows, I did suffer a little bit of Gangsta fatigue at first for a little bit. I'm like, man, I kind of don't want to watch this. And right now, I just watched, 2 months of Gangsta stuff, but I watched it. It was good. It brought me in. Now we back again into this type of stuff. But the bad flip side is you can see the difference in the show between BMF and Power Book 2. In my opinion, it seems a little more cartoonish in a way. It doesn't seem as realistic and as gritty as BMF. It just seems like it just doesn't seem as good of a show when you put them back to back like that. What's up, Brillo? What's your thoughts on that? What do you think about having the shows back to back? And what do you think about the situation of having Stars keeping people subscribed the way they do?
I don't mind having it back to back. I enjoy it. Keeping people subscribed. People are canceling their Stars because the show don't come. I don't know about that. Just keep the channel if you mean. Do what you want to do with your money. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money.
Well, no, that's on the person part. But I'm saying as the network, what do you think about them doing that move to try to keep people subscribed?
Yeah, smart. You know, definitely keep them subscribed. Don't have no downtime. Very, like you say, very smart. Keep the dollars rolling in. But yeah, I agree definitely about the difference in the shows.
Yeah, that's a good authenticity with BMF. But then I think it may have not been as noticeable for some people had the shows not been back to back. Some people have noticed it and called it out a long time ago, and some people didn't notice it. And like we even had people on the show that would talk about how this is their favorite show, this, that, and the other. But of course, we know they didn't make no damn sense, and they never was able to articulate their point. They say a lot of goofiness, and basically used to piss people off because they would say stuff that was stupid and didn't make no sense. But yeah. Anyway, it was good entertainment for everybody to laugh and disagree with them, but at the same time, it was just as corny as the show could be sometimes. I'm gonna put the link in the chat if anybody want to come up and chat with me and Brillo, talk about BMF or Power. I'm gonna put it on in there. I ain't put the link in the chat for a while. I normally allow people that's in Discord the chance to come on up. So here you go. Here's a chance if you all want to come up and talk with us, ask us some questions. You definitely got that chance. I just put the link in the description box. D Weave said, facts, Jay. Power's like a bad after-school special now. When did the grandma become a drunk? She was always solid for the kids. That's true. And the problem with that is this is only one day later. So it's not like it's a month or 2 months later. They have made this show to be one day after Jabari got killed, Professor Kelly. So how does she get to be?
She been had yes for the longest. So
right, and how does she end up getting drunk?
Drink a little last season too, a little bit then.
Exactly.
She opened our eyes to that. Like, start a little drunk at the courthouse or something.
Right, and this girl is too damn big to not know how to not burn some bacon. And at her age, why she ain't using the microwave anyway? Like, she don't know how to make some bacon to the point where she saw it burning on fire. I mean, damn. Take it off the heat. You just gonna stand there and watch it? I mean, they made her...
They panicked, man. Kids panicked.
Yeah.
Fire, she gave them a fire.
But still, she too old to not have a clue at all. And I get it. They want to say, shit, kid, how old is she now? I mean, she is like aging so fast. She big. She like 10 years old. How old is this girl? They should have just recast her. For real. I mean, she in the same little genetic program as Tariq. Because, Tariq was in 6th grade, then college in like 3 years. So, ain't no telling what the hell is going on with Ghost and Tasha's kids and they genes, man. They got some advanced genes, man. But, I mean, another thing, man, with this about the grandma is they didn't say why she drinking. I mean, yeah, we get it. Maybe because Tasha is on the run or, in witness protection. Or maybe because she only got 1 year of her bills paid. Then she going to have to go back to work, which is definitely messed up. And, of course, Tasha don't give a damn. She done ruined everything. And Tariq, I guess he trying to hurry up and get out of college soon so he could pay the bills. I don't know, man. What is he doing with his money other than he don't need the money like he did now because Tasha don't need the lawyer. So is he going to pay grandma bills? I mean, what's up with Tariq and this money? What is going on?
Man, he about to have to use it for lawyer fees and to pay different connections and stuff to try to get his sister back, and I'm sure he want to help his grandma or whatever, but he gonna have more money, more problems.
Right. Don't trip. I said it. She said, I think they did this to show how privileged the kids of today are and how we and the ones before us had to grow up faster. I mean, at the age that she is right there, I knew how to make scrambled eggs, omelet, French toast, bacon, sausage. I mean, I could make pancakes. I could make anything on the breakfast menu at that age. You know, now dinner, I wasn't as skilled at cooking the dinner so much. I mean, I could make like a hamburger and some fries. But I wasn't like making elaborate dinner yet. I wasn't cooking salmon and steak and all of that, which really ain't elaborate. It's really kind of easy, even that. But I wasn't doing all that then. But to make some French toast or some eggs,
right,
bacon, that ain't nothing. So I don't know, man. I definitely was making all that stuff and cooking at that age, man. So, and I don't think I was doing nothing special. Like, all my friends knew how to cook and do that at that age. I wasn't the only one. And we dudes, you know, we was baking cakes. I know that's I know that you can take that in a different way, but you know, we was moving pies and cake. But no, man, we knew how to. I would love to make me a yellow cake with some chocolate icing in a minute. Shit, that wasn't nothing. All you got to do is, you know, whip up the batter and put it in the oven. And then once it's done, take it out. Put some icing on the top. You're done. I mean, it's just really easy. I mean, some people, and I come across this a lot, some people psych themselves out of things before they even try. Some people make things more complicated than it really is before they even try. Some people got to do this, got to do that. I need to have this. I can't do that. I don't know this. I don't know that. When it ain't even that difficult. You know, some people, you know, say, well, I can't come here. I can't do that. I need to have this. I need a haircut. I need to do this. I got to put on this. I got to do. Man, will you just come on, bring your ass? You know, or I don't know how to do this on the computer, or I don't know to do this, or I don't do that. It ain't that difficult. Turn it on and get started. You know, but I ain't never been the type of person to psych myself out. I always been the type of person to convince myself I can. I've never been a person to say I can't. So that's not how everybody is. I get it. You know, before I started this YouTube channel, I didn't use a computer at work. I didn't make videos. I didn't know how to do all this stuff. But I said, you know what? I know how to learn. So, I mean, if I put my mind to it and I look and I don't know how to do this, but if somebody show me how, okay, now I learned. Now I know how to do it now. Okay, and every day or every time you do something, you learn something new. And if you put in, you know, look at it this way in a simple form. If you put in at least 1 hour a day learning something new, well, in 30 days, you've put in 30 hours in that new skill. If you do something for 30 hours, are you telling me you won't know nothing? You'll be in the same spot at 0 hours? You know, you do that for, 10 months. That's 3,000 hours. You do something for 3,000 hours. You telling me you going to be in the exact same spot when you had 0 hours. That means you got a learning disability or something you need to get taken care of. Because how the hell can you do something that many times that long and still be in the exact same spot? You know what I'm saying? And the trick is, once you start doing something, the more you get to do it, the better you become. You end up putting more hours into it. You know, just like I tell people about the stock market. Watch the stock market show at least an hour a day. You know, It may seem confusing at first, but the more you watch it, the more you begin to understand, and then you start to watch more of it because you understand it more. You begin to like it. You want to know more information. Now, instead of 1 hour, you may be watching 2-3 hours worth of stuff, you know, and then it just starts to compound. And then you just, you know, grow as a person, learn more. So, you know, that's a little, you know, nugget of, you know, wisdom right there for y'all, man. Put in that work, invest in yourself, and it add up. Always thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. I mean, a lot of people forget to support and do a super chat over here, man. Some people, you know, bigger channels, man, they be rolling, man. But I'm be over here trying to make it. But I appreciate it. And you say you correct, Jay. This Power series began so cartoonish, it's inferior to productions such as Narcos Mexico Season 3. That right there is gritty, raw, real. When you watch stuff like that, you think, damn, wow, like this looks like it's not even a show. Like, it feels so real sometimes. Narcos Mexico Season 3 is on Netflix. Definitely worth watching. If you watch that, you can definitely see the difference between that, even BMF, and this. Like, that right there is like a realistic depiction of some stuff that go down, man. That's gangsta, you know. Definitely. Trinae says she made 2 cakes today. That's what's up. Definitely. Miss Karen, I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy, you know, my little humor here and there. Let's see. Let me catch up with oh yeah, Chris P, definitely give Narcos a chance. I would like to do a review for that, but I just, man, I don't have enough time to get as much stuff out as I would like to. Trinae, you say that's good advice, Jay. I'm investing in myself by going back to school. You're never too old to better yourself. That's true. I've been thinking about it myself, going back to school. I got so many things I'm trying to do, but I have been thinking about that as well, with my son getting ready to enter college, and definitely proud of him and all that he's done. So it has inspired me to even think about going back to school as well. My son got a couple full ride scholarships for a couple different universities, and I'm definitely proud of him. Academic scholarships, and you know, man, I'm really very proud of him. He's a good kid, and he has the potential to do some good things in this world. And one of the things I really wanted him to be able to do is go to college debt-free. Now, I would have liked to be able to have been able to pay for it, but for a lot of different reasons, I don't have the finances and things to be able to pay for it. One of the reasons I tried to start the YouTube channel is to be able to support and do things for him, but, you know, it is what it is. But I did always tell him to focus on his academics, because then nobody can never take away your academics, your smarts. People could take away a lot of things. You could lose your athleticism. You could lose a lot of abilities, but if your mind is sharp and you got your academics going, nobody can ever take that away from you. And so definitely I'm proud of him for having options to go to college, and not only that, but have a full ride. And I'm glad I was able to help him in whatever way I have been in order to achieve that. So definitely. And one of the reasons that I do continue to do this, even though I don't, you know, make enough money to, you know, pay for him to go to college and things, is that I want to be an inspiration to him, to show him never stop trying new things, never give up, don't be afraid to make adjustments in life, and you know, make the most out of what you have. And so, you know, those that know about me know is I've had a lot of things go not my way lately, but the one thing that I do still have is my, you know, mind still works really good. And so I try to use that And that's why I try to tell him, man, as long as you got your mind sharp, your academics and things in order, you can still do a lot of good things. So definitely try to, you know, be a good example for him with that regard. Don't trip. Hey, I appreciate it. I definitely tell him that you guys, you know, appreciate and you know, proud of him as much as I am. I appreciate it. So I don't know what happened to Brillo. We lost the connection. I did put this invite in here for people to join, but I guess, you know, I guess a lot of y'all ain't got your haircuts and your ladies ain't got your makeup on and stuff. So, you know, y'all afraid to come on TV and whatever. I mean, look at me. I ain't looking like no superstar, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, let's talk about this Tariq right quick. So, what's up, man? Before we get out of here, who is Tariq going to end up with? We see Tariq has Diana, who was just looking very beautiful on this show. I mean, I think she, you know, looks more beautiful than she was last year. She's definitely growing into her womanhood. So he has Diana, he has Effie, and he has what's the girl name? Lauren. So who should Tariq end up with? You know, put you know, the name of who you think should be down in there. If you think it should be Diana, put a 1D. If you think it's Lauren, put a 2L. And if you think it's Effie, put a 3E. In my opinion, Don't Trip said we are in our bonnets. I figured that. I mean, it is kind of late right now, and I know how ladies are. You know, you ladies, you like to be looking good and everything, so I get it. And so it is what it is. But y'all dudes out there, man, put a hat on and come on. But you say you rooting for the dark-skinned girl, but I think Effie is best for him. I think Lauren is best for him, and he should be with Lauren. But I think Diana may be the prettiest, and then maybe Lauren, then Effie. Lauren and Effie look kind of similar to me. I normally don't go for the blonde hair, but Lauren actually does look cute with the blonde hair. But I'm going off of more of the best fit for him, the safest bet. I think if he gets with Diana, that's going to complicate things with him and Monet, which could then lead to possibly him getting killed. She won't even let that girl put on the dress that got her hips out, which she was really looking good in that dress. I mean, damn. So if she find out, she did see Tariq holding hands with her, and she shut that shit down with the quickness, boy. She told her, you know, hey, you need to come over here and do whatever, leave that boy alone. Because she ain't want Tariq to put them lips on her. That boy got some big old lips, boy. You know, tell him, man, she get a taste of them lips, man, it may be a wrap. But damn, boy, she was looking beautiful, man. Diana was looking beautiful right here. I ain't even gonna lie. I love my sisters, man, but yeah, she was killing the game right here, man. That dress was banging. And she damn sure wasn't about to let her get away with wearing that dress. Let's see, we got a few people. We got one Effie. We got Trinae on Facebook with the Diana. Karen with the Diana. Ill Woods with the Diana. You don't like Lauren, she's too green. That's the reason I think he should be with her. I think he should get out the game. I know I'm being naive because he ain't gonna get out the game. Basically, the show's over. But he should be getting out the game. He should get with Lauren, and he should live a good life. If he gets with Diana, he gonna end up probably getting killed one day. And although she would have his back, I think she might get killed too. Lauren is judgmental, but that's because of how he's living his life right now. If he got out the game and tried to do the right things, then maybe Lauren would be a little better with things. As far as Effie, I think he may end up with the same problems with Diana if he got with Effie, and I don't think that he should get with either one of the dope girls and get with the square girl. They all are beautiful though. What's up, Brillo is back. Who should Tariq end up with? Diana, Lauren, or Effie? And why do you say that?
Man, that's a good photo.
Right. She looking really beautiful right here, man. She wearing that dress, man.
Yeah, that's low over the top. Like, wow.
Yeah, she's banging, man. I think she looks much better this season than she did last season.
Yeah, she really stepped it up.
Yeah, she growing into her womanhood. So who would you choose? Which lady would be best for Tariq? And here go a monkey wrench. I want y'all to know it. Answer in the comments. Would the show get more interesting if Tariq had one or two of these girls pregnant, or all three? Would that make the show interesting to y'all?
Man,
I would like for him to get two of them pregnant. That would definitely make it a little more interesting if they write it correctly with the baby mama drama. He the little dope boy. He trying to figure things out, and it would definitely make it a little more spicy. But Brillo, go ahead. Yeah, what's your thoughts? Who should he get with, and why?
Okay, good question. Definitely not Effie. Never can ever trust her. No matter what she does or says, you cannot trust her. You might come up dead, Tariq. Don't do it. So you can't pick Effie. And Lauren don't know enough about you. I mean, she don't even really know Tariq at all. Not for real. So, but he might get killed by Monet for messing with Diana. So I'm gonna go with Diana.
All right, definitely. Yeah, Diana, man, she banging. I can see on the look standpoint, he really couldn't go wrong with any of the ladies. But I think Diana is the worst one because of Monet. That's the only reason I wouldn't want him to end up with her, because Diana is going to end up being trouble. So definitely, I don't know about that. But Monet, if Diana get away from Monet, then that would be dope, because then she could be her own self. She could end up stepping out with Tariq. They could compliment each other. Maybe she could go to the WNBA or something. Do something. But as long as she live with Monet, that's a no-no. So, I don't know.
Right. But I just don't think you could do Effie and Lauren just too square. Like, unless she show a different side, she can really... She got to know about the...
Right. Definitely.
Depending on her reaction after she found out that she ain't got to find out about the killing. After she found out about the drugs, see her reaction.
Right.
She the only person that don't know about the drugs. If she
right.
If she can accept it,
you talking about Lauren,
then
right?
I pick her. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think he need to get out the drug game, but he got bills to pay and trying to do this and that. But if he just focus on
go deeper, he about to have take care of his sister and his grandma.
Right, definitely. Miss Karen said no baby mamas. He got enough drama. Hey,
you gotta have at least two. Come on,
he need that dope man drama.
That would turn the show. That would help the show.
Right.
Just that whole drama will add to the show that we haven't seen.
Hey, for real. Miss Barika said Diana is his match. Thanks for the super chat and the support, Miss Barika.
That's what I'm saying, Barika.
I do agree Diana is his match. It's just the Monet factor, throw a monkey wrench into all those plans. And I think that's, you know, a major problem with, you know, their relationship. I just sent you a message. You know, I don't know if you see. You can check on there. This message, Brillo. I sent you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. You see, check that. But let me play this video for you, Miss Barika, and also always for coming through with the super chat. I appreciate y'all. It said word of the day. It was supposed to say super chat. All right. Hold on. Let me play this video right quick, and then we can get back to the video. So Tariq, man, Tariq about to try to come through. Like Brillo said, man, he about to get more involved in trying to sell the dope. And who knows, man, Tariq, man, he might try to clean up these streets and make a killing, but in a different way. Instead of doing it like RoboCop up in here, he gonna be Robo-Reek. Let's take a look. Tariq is the Robo Dope Man.
Thomas King, you're under arrest. Alex, how do you feel? I feel fine, Dr. Norman.
Robo-Reek.
Robo-Reek.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate the super chat, man. And, you know, thanks for, you know, the support. I got somebody coming in. Let's see. Just Pray NYC. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, how you doing, man?
That was a pretty dope edit you just showed on the screen. That shit was sick.
Yeah, Robo-Reek up in the building, man. Yeah, definitely, man. Appreciate it, man. So, what's up, man? What you think about this show, man? The you know, Power and the BMF. Which one you want to talk about?
Where do we start?
You tell me, man. What's on your mind, man? Which one you want to talk about first? We talking about Power right now.
We can talk about Power.
All right. What you think about this episode 1 of book 2, man? How'd that come off?
No lie, like I can't even really lie to you when I said that shit made me squirt out my fucking ass, nigga. I was squirting so hard on my ass, all over my counter, dog. It felt so.
I don't know what dude talking about, man.
Hello?
Alright,
I got no clue what the other guy was talking about, but what's up?
Dude, that was
what's
goofy.
up, man? Yeah, man.
I got
What's good
what he was
with
talking
it,
about. I don't watch Power, but what's up with y'all?
What's up, man?
Yeah,
Alright, what
good.
you think about BMF?
BMF?
Yeah. You say you didn't watch Power, right?
No, I didn't.
Alright, so what?
Did you watch the last episode of BMF?
Well, if you want me to be honest, I think both y'all fat.
This dude, man. What's up with these trolls tonight? I knew something was wrong with this dude with a picture with dude with some rose in his mouth over here, man. I thought he was, you know, Sugar Bear or something, man, up in here, man. I didn't know what he was doing up in here, man, but I should have known, man. That's why you can't always give certain people a chance, man. You know, you see what it's about.
Man.
Right, definitely, man. Joe Blow up in here. But anyway, man, he over here, you know, got the little rose, you know, deep throating the rose up in here. But anyway, I should have known, man, when they ain't want to show their face. That's the main reason why I don't have too many people come without their camera on and stuff, because a lot of people, they think it's funny to, you know, say and do things hiding. That's what trolls do. They hide in the dark, man. They cowards. So, you know, if you can't put your face out there, you a coward.
Goofy, man. Oh, my God. What you doing with your life? Like, come and show love, or, you know what I'm saying, stay in the background or whatever. Why come up here and try to troll? It's funny, but we talking about it, man. Let's move on, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, they give the gay community a bad rap too, because what he come in here talking about coming out his butt, man.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, man.
I don't know what he was talking about.
Man, for real crazies. That's right, Karen. You ain't lying. They say no more calls, trolls. Hey, man, they definitely some trolls,
it up for everybody, bro.
Yeah, man, and now y'all see.
That's how I first got down with the show. I called, you know what I'm saying? I just came in. It was you and my man out here on some random stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I had been watching the show. I came up and chopped it up, and, you know, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
but
man.
I don't know what they was doing.
Well, you know, society, man, and it got weaker these days, man. There ain't a lot of stand-up guys out there and ladies, man. It's a lot of weak, cowardly, you know, people out there. And, you know, they real pathetic. Like, those two dudes was real pathetic, man. What did they get out of that? What happened? What did they gain? You know, it's just some people mindset, you know, is just pathetic, man. Really pathetic, man. And so, you know, with that being said, man, moving on. Exactly, man. No time for losers,
it's
man.
Sad, man. Like, when you think about it, like, damn, brother.
For real. Anyway, so back to it, man. They worse than Tariq up in here, man. Anyway, way worse than Tariq. That ain't even a competition.
Way worse than Tariq.
Yeah, way worse. So, man, what's up with dirty ball sacks? And I ain't talking about the trolls that was just here, but what's up with him and Davis trying to get their little partnership together, man? He trying to get him a new suit, get him measured up. He trying to tell him, you know, hey, man, we about to milk Tariq. We his mom, he want me to look for his mom, and I'm gonna bill him through the nose, basically. And we still ain't gonna find her. We just gonna basically rip him off, man. What the hell? What's up with that? What you think is their end game, man?
Davis is trying to get his brother out, and he trying to get to the paper. Of course, you know what I'm saying. He gonna milk Tariq because he know Tariq is a hustler. You know Tariq is a cash cow. He accept cash. You know he doing something.
Right.
Last season he said if he come with a phony, you know, offshore account to pay or whatever, then we know he doing something. What he do the next episode? Came with the course correct check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he know what the deal is. He trying to get Sax right. Sax got to get his suit game up.
Yeah, definitely.
The part can't wear no uncustom suit.
What do you think?
To be like a famous lawyer.
Right, but here's the thing I want to know. How is Sax going to be able to help him get his brother out and do something that he can't do himself?
Because Sax got the other inside connection. So plugs or files or whatever stuff they know about on the police end. Maybe that Davis didn't have access to. That's the only way I could see it. You know, Sax slick too, man.
Definitely. He definitely slick, man. He shouldn't even have made it past the first power.
He made it past Tommy Egan.
Right. He done made it too
slipped
far.
Through those cracks. Like, Tommy ain't pulled a gun on certain people that he ain't killed. Like, he made the kill list. He slipped through the cracks.
Right.
And that's amazing. He might be the only person.
You ain't lying. Always, man. Thanks for that support, man. That's definitely the kind of support that I need instead of these trolls. They suffering from trolliosis up in here. Yeah, man, it is a pandemic of mental illness, man. These people, man, they need help. They definitely need help. They don't have nobody that loves them. They definitely need a hug or something, man. They definitely need to get their meds adjusted. And, you know, man, it's just something wrong with people these days, man. But I appreciate you coming through with the super chat. And I got a quick video to play right quick. And then we going to get to a last couple questions before we get up out of here. So here go a video for y'all right here. That's what them trolls was doing while they was on the phone, man. They was over there licking their parts. Anyway. So, man, this is a good point right here. Don't Trip said it's probably a conflict of interest for him to represent his brother. And, you know, maybe that's a good point. I don't think it is. I think you can, if you're a lawyer, represent your brother. But maybe he don't want to get in the middle of that like that. I don't know. What you think?
If he was on the other side, it would be a conflict of interest. Like if he was
the prosecutor,
prosecute his brother.
Right.
But I don't know. It could be like a conflict of interest if he ain't want to like you said, like mess his name up with it or something. Have it like
have a loss on his record, maybe, or his image, right?
Right, or yeah, like have a loss on his record. Got to make sure he gonna win. So damn, he more concerned with having a record, like
right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't want the loss yet. He want to make sure he can get the dub first.
Right,
now, that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. What's up with Taint, Councilman Taint? What's his problem?
I was glad to see him, man. He was down and out. Look at him, man. Yeah, he's a good actor.
Oh, yeah. He's probably the best actor on the show overall.
He's down and out, but I think he about to come back with a vengeance. And that's one thing that I liked about this episode was the way they brought the one dude that Tariq was going hunting with.
Oh,
the dude he got in a verbal battle with. That's
right.
The same councilman that Tater's on his ass.
Right.
So,
and they probably gonna end up using that some kind of way. Yeah, he tried to kill the only black kid on the hunting trip, so let's get him out of here. He's racist, trying to kill blacks.
Some kind of way. And remember that one book that my man said you can't look at this unless you such and such.
Right.
There's something in that book. You know what I'm saying?
That secret society book.
We see it a couple, just you know what I'm saying, it might come out or something. That's enough to get him to see right there.
Right. We'll see. Yeah, that's a good point. And we'll see how it turns out with him. I wasn't so excited necessarily to see him. I do like Lorenz Tate. This character is boring to me, but I do like to see he down and out, and that he gonna be a little shady and try to do some things. So I'm interested to see where they go with him, because you know they want to make a spinoff book about him. So I'm trying to see how it's gonna get
a lot of this season.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think he's gonna be helping Tariq.
Right. I got somebody else. Let's see. This is Trinae, I think, from Facebook. Is this you, Trinae, from Facebook, coming through? Let me know in the comments before I put it up, because you know, ain't trying to deal with another troll up in here. So y'all let me know. Trinae, let me know, is that you trying to come on the show? Anyway, what's up with your boy Drew? Do you think Drew is going to try to get back with one of Zeke's teammate? All right, she say yes. Let me see. What's up, Trinae? How you doing?
I think. What up,
Hey, Jay. How you doing?
All right. How's everything?
I'm good. I've been, just got off of work, so I was looking forward to some downtime, so I had got the notification on my phone saying you had a show going on, so I figured, hey, why not?
Okay, well, I appreciate you for coming through, checking in on Facebook. I definitely appreciate that. What's up? What's on your mind for Power? What you think about this Power episode and the BMF? Where you want to start?
Well, I just want to point out with the Power series, it just had me confused, because I was certain scenes I really didn't really remember, how when it first comes on and it shows you the previous episode,
right?
And I'm okay, well, this and this and that happened. It was everything was just happening so fast, and then when it came on, and then new characters come popping up out of nowhere, this dude that's messing with Kane now,
right?
Who supposed to be?
Yeah, that they did pop him up, right? Right.
Yeah, he a brand new character.
Yeah.
That's his first couple scenes.
They didn't even say his name, did they?
I really didn't catch his name either. I was trying to figure out, did y'all know?
Nah, I didn't catch his name. Did you?
Mecca.
Did it? Mecca?
Yeah.
Did they say his name was Mecca, or did you look it up?
Yeah, that's what Kane was calling him.
Okay. I missed that.
I mean, what got me going was he was telling Kane, show me what kind of person you are. Is you going to let him go, or is you going to kill him? Or I'm who is this guy supposed to be?
Right.
But you know what? I think he's supposed to be the new plug. Because remember when Kane was looking inside that airplane and he saw all them bricks?
Right.
And he was asking them questions, and the guy was what are you doing?
Right.
And he was I don't know. I can help you. He was did I ask you for your help?
Right. Right. Jamari Riddick says that he came up last season. I don't remember that. And, that's a good point, Trinae, how you say so much happened and people forget. And I covered this show, and I don't remember him coming up last season.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm not perfect, and I don't know everything. Maybe they mentioned him in passing or something.
Mentioned him in something we ain't know what was going on.
Yeah, but I definitely missed that.
I don't know if he's supposed to be connected. I don't know if he's supposed to be connected with the Jihadas. I don't know if he knows the father and that's in prison right now. I don't know if they're connected somehow.
He said he didn't know the father. Yeah, he said he didn't know the father. What confused me is when they was in the alley, it looked like Kane was testing him, and that he was trying to. Yeah, and then when it came down to when they was in that garage with the plane, it's like he was testing Kane. So who's the one that's the alpha in this relationship? Who's testing who? Whose trust needs to be gained? I guess they testing each other. But I don't.
But Jay, did you catch the part where remember when Tariq and his friend the white boy Brayton, I think his name was.
Yeah.
They was at this little get together or whatever, and the congressman was talking all that slick stuff and acting like Tariq wasn't up on his game. And you saw how Tariq put him in his place, though, right? Right.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that for the first reaction. Me and Brillo. Tariq is dope when it comes to him putting somebody in their place. He good with the smart talk. Yeah, he's good at that smart talk in a way. But I don't like how he kind of used his dad. He was proud of his dad then.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But right. And another thing,
he was good enough for you to say to speak up your father then, but any other time you're sitting there kicking his back in.
Right.
He said it with his chest off.
Right.
My father's James St. Patrick.
Right.
Right. I know his dad.
Damn right.
So proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, my father's trust pays for my education.
Right.
Slime ball, same man that you killed.
Right.
You had everything a kid could want, and you still want to go out there and want to be a baller, shot caller.
20-inch blades. Yeah.
He's looking at Braden Benz like that was his Benz. Like, man, that's what you had. You could have had that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And, you know, what made me really mad is I was looking at this again. And in the beginning, you know how they, like you said, show clips from previous stuff. They show when he was talking before he killed Ghost, talking about, I wanted things to go back to before you mess with Angela. He sounds like the scorned lover. He sounds like his mama. What son would say some shit like that? Like, dude, you sound like a bitch, really. Like, man, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
What are you talking about? Okay,
right.
Yeah.
Why'd you cheat on my mom? Like, what? You killed your father because he was with another one. That ain't had nothing to do with you. And why is you the one?
So now you got three.
Or the poor Tariq was like, oh, let me find out you put your hands on my mom again, and it's gonna be me and you.
Right.
Like, come on. Like,
right.
Look, that couldn't have happened in reality. Cause I'm telling you, the father would have took his backhand and would have slapped the cowboy crap out of that kid. Because ain't no child of mine that I'm raising, and I'm sacrificing my life for you, and you gonna sit there and have the nerve to come out of your mouth and say something like that to me?
Right. And Tariq can't fight.
Yeah.
So what the hell? Who you threatening? First of all, your ass can't bust a grape in the fruit fight. Now you threatening me. Like, what the hell? This dude green as a pool table, twice as square, and he over here trying to come and check Ghost? Like, this dude, what?
But you sitting there getting your ass whooped by the Italians, though, right?
Right, with a bag of fruit. With some oranges. But now you about to beat his ass and threaten him, man. Like you said, he would have got the cowboy crap knocked out of his ass real quick. You called a tiger uppercut. Straight up, man. Hit him with the sonic boom. Hell yeah, you know it. Hit him with the all you can do is talk, mama. Straight up.
That's crazy how they got the grandmama looking like a freaking wino. Like, how did that any other time grandma was all put together and Tasha, you know, what to do and all this other kind of stuff. And now they got her looking like a freaking wino or whatever. Right. And I'm like,
overnight.
That gotta be messed up writing.
Yeah, and it's overnight. Like, they making this literally the next day after, Jabari Kelly then got killed. R. Kelly teacher, you know what I mean, that got killed. And then they had him swole up overnight in the cold. He looked like Aries Spears up in here. Like, what the hell, man? What you think about him?
Dude.
Yeah, Trade, what you think about him getting took out?
He do look like Aries Spears.
He do look like Aries
Spears.
Jabari
had it covered because he was just snooping too much.
Yeah, but how his body stay there overnight? Nobody walked in the park and saw him there the whole time? Nobody... I don't know.
Right. Nobody jogging in the park or no random crackheads in the park nowhere. Like in what was that? Raising Canaan.
Right.
No random crackheads coming out of the woodwork.
Right. They wasn't on the crack patrol, man. What the hell? Crackheads don't take a day off.
No, they sure don't.
Right. Brillo, man, what you thought about how they left him there getting swole up in the cold, man? Nobody found him.
It just didn't make sense. And I'm like, dude, you keep reminding me, like, damn, this is a day pass. It's one of the plot holes in the episode. It's a lot of them. But, like, it's supposed to be one day. Like, his grandma's already, like, how? On the last day, you know what I'm saying? The day before, she was fine.
Right.
Like Trinae said, looking good.
Right.
Put together.
Right.
Like, now this guy's he's supposed to be preserved.
Yeah.
He's a dead body in his cold. So
right.
He should look damn near new with a hole in his head.
They had J-Mo body looking more better than him, and J-Mo was sitting in the river.
Right.
That was accurate.
Looking like a popsicle.
J-Mo was in the river for weeks.
Right. This dude face all puffy up in P. Diddy up in this piece, man. So I don't know, man.
Brand new.
Yeah.
So I can imagine how they gonna have the body looking like with that guy that got stuck in the wall over there raising Canaan. I wonder how imagine what they gonna have his body looking like.
Man, they need to, if they ever find him, he need to look like a skeleton. Right. A Scooby-Doo skeleton or whatever, man. He got maggots that ate his ass up.
You know what? I hope they never revisit that. Just it didn't smell, nothing. It just didn't happen.
Right.
I hope they never revisit that. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They won't.
And the one part I had mentioned before about the BMF, like, what happened to Monique? Like,
yeah.
Why? I mean, he with the other baby mama now permanently. I thought they had like a moment together. Her and Meech was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there for you," and all this other kind of stuff. But you over with the other baby mama's house, so I don't understand that.
Well, that's his main shit right there that he was with.
Soraya, boy. Yeah, she doing it. But Monique said that was what's her name? Cash Doll said that was her last episode. I think that's just for this season. I think we'll see her pop back up sometime next season for the BMF. I don't think she done for the show, period. Because Meech they can always make it so that Meech want to get back with her. I mean, if that ain't happening, then I guess that it's over for her. Unless they make her working in, because she's supposedly working the state house or do something. Yeah, courthouse. So, I mean, if they end up having court cases, they may see her again.
She's definitely going to be back in there again because she got to have a court scene.
Right. So, if they end up having the court scenes or something, then that would be it. But that was her, like you say, that was her last episode, I think, only for this season. And not maybe permanently. But then again, if they don't have her in a relationship with Meech or in the court, why would we see her again? What would she have to do with them? So, you know.
They might bring her back. I think they will.
Yeah, so I think they might bring her back because Meech might want to get some of that again. I mean, hey, he is young. He gonna want to revisit that candy store, man. The candy store has some nice sweets on the shelf, man. So I think he might definitely want to check that out again. What y'all think about when they had, she thought she was about to get some white chocolate, man, and this dude took her to identify Jabari, man. She is just a little horny little devil, man. She already all excited to get back with old boy, and he took her on the first date to ID the body, man. Why they have her do it and he don't have any family or nothing? What the hell was up with this? What you think about that, Trinae?
I mean, I guess they figured because they work together at the same same university, so I guess they figured, hey, could you identify the body? But that is true, though. Like that, he didn't have no next of kin.
Right.
No cousins, no aunties, nobody.
And he was kind of implying, like, things get messy with you, as if, like, she may have had something to do with it. So who knows, man, what the hell is up with her. Brillo, why you think they brought her in to identify this body? You think he thinks she had something to do with it?
Man, this dude was being shady with this. Like, why would you have her identify the body and then insult her? Like, she might have had something to do with it and kind of like, I don't know, that was weak. He called her personally and like make it like you want to have coffee or whatever, and then take her to go and identify Jabari. And he probably know that she used to mess with Jabari. That's probably the backstory. Like, he probably left him for Jabari, so he gonna have her identify the body. Like, that's some slime ball move, buddy.
Right. And he could have just asked her. If she'd have said no, that's her option. But one thing that is kind of Nia Brooks said that she's pathetic. I think one thing that's kind of stupid though in the writing is she didn't realize this wasn't a date by the time she got to this building and walking through, and she ain't realized it ain't a restaurant yet till she
He's a sex addict.
Right. She thought they about to have sex in the broom closet or something. Like what?
I mean,
You didn't.
see the way she was talking to her therapist on the phone on her way to the restaurant.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with a sex addict as long as you ain't, with everybody. If you stay with who you with, that's nothing wrong with that. That's great.
But the fact is that she's letting that control, her
Decision
her livelihood.
making.
You know what I'm saying? Like she risking her job being with that
Zeke. Yeah.
Zeke.
Yeah.
And she should have been cut that off.
Right.
But she
right.
just can't help you.
That's true. And we see that Zeke tried to let his little balls drop and tell Monet that she shouldn't have came at the teacher. And
Zeke was cool this episode.
Yeah, he actually tried to. But what you think about Monet, man? Do you think she gonna let it ride? Because she already got them as he's the new product. And, everybody got a job all around Zeke. And she gonna make him go pro when he ain't even ready. He looking a Mecca Okie Doke. Okie Doke tried to tell him don't go pro too soon because you might have a 2-year career, a 1-year career you go too soon, basically. And she got him been pressured to go to the NBA because he is their meal ticket right now. So, she really don't give a damn about him. She just want that money. What's up, Brillo? What you think is going to happen with that, with him going pro too early?
Man, he trying to tell her he haven't been on the court. He trying to tell her, he practicing. He want to be successful. He practicing. He telling her, that he don't want to do it. He don't want to go pro. Basically, he need another year of college. Man, she about to make it. He gonna end up doing it and messing it up. Man, had to go undrafted to go overseas.
Right.
And when she talking about she gonna go everywhere with him, okay, you gonna go to China?
Right.
Go to China?
Right. She ain't gonna try to do that. Right.
No, you're not gonna do that.
He's gonna be playing
in
in Israel.
Expendable.
Yep. Talk about he ain't grateful. Look how he had to. I don't think I could play no ball. Yeah, he's got that look.
He did a better job. This
he been taking lessons. Trade, what's up? What you think about this with Zeke and Monet and how she trying to pressure him? And they got the little plan that they gonna basically milk him. What's up with that?
Yeah. To me, I think she's just being really selfish. She's just thinking about herself. And she's not even thinking about the safety and the well-being of her own kids because they already saying behind closed doors, behind her back that we want to do our own thing. She's not even coming to them and seeing how they feel.
Yeah, definitely. Chris
Chris
P said he might blow out his knee. That's a good point. He out of practice. He ain't playing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That might happen, too.
Yeah. Definitely. And she definitely being selfish, man. They should be more natural with it. And genuine. Do you think she really been taking care of Zeke in a genuine place, from a genuine place, Trinae? Or she always been taking care of him because he got the talent to be in the NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that's her
hold
meal
on, Brillo.
ticket.
Yeah, you say what?
That's her meal ticket.
Yeah.
Of course, she gonna protect the golden goose.
Yeah, they've been using him the whole time, man. And I don't know how much she think he owes her for food and staying on her couch. Ain't like she been giving him $100,000 a year or something. So I mean, they ain't been breaking him off like that. He is family, but you wouldn't go give him no Thanksgiving dinner. Brillo, what's up, man? What you think, man, about her and how much you think he owe her?
Come on, man. If Zeke couldn't hoop, he'd be selling dope with Kane somewhere, or not even living with her. If Zeke could not hoop, man, I'm sure she ain't the only nephew she got.
Right.
Where the other ones at? I'm saying, she the only nephew he got? The only one that can hoop. If he couldn't hoop, she wouldn't have no dealings with him. Want that exit? He a product, man. You know that.
I got a question about Tate. Like, what's his angle?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't got all depressed because he didn't win, but I thought that he was like about to get the next seat or something back in the running. The last time we saw it after Ghost got killed, they like, oh well, we about to bring him back. And
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
he lost the race. Yeah.
Okay. They saying he lost the race. All right, so I guess now he done got, depressed, living in sweatsuits on the couch. I don't know what happened. He lost his house? He lost his home? Or what? He just staying there so that he can have a friend in need or whatever? It don't make any sense, some of that stuff. And so, I don't know, man. I guess he trying to get his, self back together. And he trying to, now he got motivated or whatever. Now his brother done kicked him in the ass to try to do better. So we'll see. I don't know.
Well, wait a minute, Jay, because for what I could remember from the last episode that I remember from Power that was involved with Tate, remember that he was with his secretary or somebody, and he had tried to set up Ramona or something like that, and remember that?
Yeah.
At the end of that episode?
Did he try to set her up? I know he cussed her out and told her, which I would like to see her back on the show. To see what she up to.
I liked her character.
Yeah, definitely. And it was kind of messed up that, we didn't see her and Ghost get together. It seemed like they was playing with our emotions that whole season with that. And then it never happened. What you thought they was gonna get together, Brillo?
Man, I was hoping for Ghost to get the W. Become governor. Take over the world.
Right. Yeah, it definitely didn't
Tasha
work.
have smart chicken head.
Right.
Well, what happened? Slime ball Tariq took that away from us.
Right. And really, although Tariq did it, Tasha is the one that brainwashed him the whole way between Tasha and Kanan to want to do it. Kanan kind of started making him want to hate his dad, and Tasha too. And then Tasha, once Kanan was gone, kind of finished it off by making it look like Ghost beat her and those bruises was on her from Ghost when it really was from her and Keisha fighting. She didn't tell Tariq that she the one that killed Keisha and all the stuff that she did, but tried to make it seem like Ghost was just such an evil dude and this and that, and he needed to protect his mom from him, and just she brainwashed that kid.
I just want to know, why didn't Tariq get rid of that daggone burner phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna sit there and answer it, and then they wind up tracing it back.
Because he wants to talk to his mommy.
Mommy is gone.
Right.
Because he wants to talk to his mommy.
He an idiot.
Oh, my God, man.
Yeah, that was an idiot move right there.
Right. Sucker, for real. And
because they didn't have no lead until they had Jabari's phone, which I don't understand why didn't they take his phone, when they popped him. Like, that's common sense.
That is common sense. That would have been a perfect move to take that phone. And also, why is Tariq keeping the phone? He got text and called you and all this stuff on the phone, but you go keep the same phone so that all that information is still there, can be traced back to you. That's stupid.
That's the only number that his mom previously knew.
And he gonna delete the message.
He want to talk to his mommy.
Yeah, well,
he gonna delete the message that Jabari had gave to him, but still keep the messages that he had with his mom or whatever. Man, he should have just got rid of that phone altogether.
Right. He could have told Davis or somebody that his mom, he got a new number or something. Or something. He could have tried something, man, to get that message out. Whether it would have worked or not, maybe not. And, But you know, that's crazy. He just a fool, man. He make too many mistakes, and I can see he gonna make matters worse this season for himself. And I know they won't put Tariq in jail this season, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him in jail pretty soon. By next season at least.
I see something happening, because a dilemma happening, because for the simple fact, remember when they have put the product in the back of that car?
Yeah.
And in the back of Brayden's car, and he talking about, oh, we could park the car over there where my dad at, or whatever, ain't nobody gonna mess with it. I'm telling you, I'm thinking that his brother, just like before, remember when he went into Brayden's stuff before and got him for that stuff? Now watch, he gonna wind up going into his stuff again, and like, it's just gonna be terrible. It's just, I can just see it.
Yeah, definitely. That would, and then Tariq, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing, because that dude to beat Tariq ass, Brayden brother.
Right.
So
Trace ain't gonna touch them. No more drugs. And Tariq can scare the mess out of Trace. All you gotta do is say, you want me to call Kane?
maybe that would be the thing, but Trace ain't scared of Tariq. You see how he took that book out of his hand, told him he couldn't look at it. He ain't got no problem. I know he felt comfortable that Tariq wouldn't do nothing right there in front of everybody, but he wasn't worried that Tariq would try to get revenge later on.
He's not smart enough.
Well, who almost shot him when they was in the woods, when they was hunting, though?
Right, I was about to no, that was the congressman that tried to shoot him.
Oh, okay. See what I'm saying?
Right. NBA fan said grabbing the phone in his pockets leave fingerprints and other DNA evidence. He wasn't expecting to have to kill the professor, so he didn't have gloves. You don't get fingerprints off of clothing. And if he'd have went in his clothes and his pockets and took the phone, it'd have been fingerprints on the phone, but he gonna take the phone with him. So it wouldn't have left any fingerprints. And DNA, I mean, DNA don't work like that. He would have to have hair or, some sperm or something on him to leave. Saliva, to end up having DNA. You don't get DNA just from touching somebody and leave the DNA. The testing isn't sophisticated enough to just pick up, okay, this person touched him, we got his DNA. You actually have to leave something behind worth testing, physical. So, yeah, his hair, so what, hair gonna fall off his hand for picking up the phone? I mean, Tariq got a low haircut, waves. I mean, it ain't like he got a nappy fro with hairs shedding. So he got a low, them waves is on point too, boy. I can't even lie. Tariq keep them waves done.
I mean, the only way they probably can trap him is if they test his hands for gunpowder residue or something like that. But
right, that would have to been right then and there.
They would have to have access to the weapon.
Right.
And all that,
and they would have had to catch him before he washed his hands and stuff.
I mean, I don't know how long gunpowder residue stays on your hands, but it does stay on your hands for a certain amount of time.
Right. I mean, but every day that goes by, that's going away, So if they'd have caught him that day, then he'd have been in trouble. But every day that goes by, that's gone away. So,
Tariq not going down for this Jabari murder, man. We just don't know who's going down. I think that.
What you think about Monet asking him? Monet asked, did he have anything to do with it? What you think about that? He lied to her. And she said, you know what'll happen if you lie. So what's gonna happen? Nothing.
Right, nothing. She's definitely not gonna kill him.
No.
She might try to scare him a little bit when she find out about it, but she's not gonna kill him.
Right. What you think, Miss Trinae, about him lying? And she said, you know what's gonna happen if you lie. What's gonna happen?
Oh, it's gonna be some issues. But I mean, shoot, he ain't gonna be the only one gonna be serving consequences. Kane was right there with him, so she need to be saying that to him too also.
Right.
She
You
won't
think
even say nothing to Kane.
you think she gonna
Yeah,
let
that's
Kane
true.
back in the house? Why she keeping him still out in the cold? How long she gonna keep him out and out wandering the streets?
As soon as she find out that he got the new plug, he gonna be right back in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she knows she
But he
need him
did
right now.
say he had a new plug, but she wasn't trying to hear it.
She don't believe Kane could actually have a new legitimate plug. If she find out who Kane running around with, he'll be back in.
Right, definitely. Well, all right, y'all. We about to wrap this up, Miss Trinae. I'm glad you came. I appreciate it. Ain't heard from you in a while, so glad to talk to you again, and definitely appreciate your support on Facebook. Appreciate it.
Nice talking to you.
Oh yeah, definitely, and I'm glad to have you. And you welcome anytime.
Sure.
Definitely more so than them weirdos out there. You you ain't
Yeah, that was a weird one. I heard that was crazy.
It's always a weirdo out there trying to mess it up for everybody, but I'm glad that that was you. That's why I double checked to say is that you, to see if it came from you. So because
Okay.
You're right, definitely.
All right,
Brillo.
nice talking to you, Jay. Nice
no
talking to you, Brillo.
Definitely, and you
For
got to
sure,
look
for
into
sure.
joining the
Definitely
membership,
nice talking to
Trinae,
you.
because definitely love to have you in the Discord. I think you'd have a great time with everybody as well. It's a lot of cool ladies and guys in there and stuff, and we watch the movies
I'm
and
in
stuff.
the Discord, but I'm under Encouraging Warrior. That's me.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
definitely. I thought
okay.
your voice was sounding familiar. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. You gotta. That's why this is before I was telling people to keep the name the same. But yeah, all right. So yeah, that's right. You be coming in. We be talking on watching Power, and I mean BMF and other stuff all the time. So yeah, yeah. All right. Well, glad to have you come on. Yeah, definitely. See, that's why you got to keep the names the
Yeah,
same.
right.
We forgot. We didn't even know.
If you're talking to family.
Right.
Yeah, right.
This is a cousin we didn't even know.
Go with.
Definitely.
All right, then. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too. Take care. All right. And Brillo, man, thanks for coming through as always, man.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I was doing a zip mouth thing, man, for them trolls, man. For them boys to get some dollars or something, man. Go ahead and like and subscribe, or hit the don't like button, man. We still get the view.
Right.
Go ahead and do what you do.
It's all
I'm still
good,
gonna get the view. Do what you do, man. Hit the down button if you,
Yeah,
little bum self. But
Definitely,
I won't mention
man.
them again. Go ahead. But thanks for having me, Jay.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely, man. Thanks everybody for watching.
sure,
We
for
was
sure.
up to about 80 people up in here. Appreciate everybody for hitting the thumbs up and support. Don't forget to check out Brillo channel. The link is in the description box below. Check them out. Subscribe. Everybody, appreciate y'all. Don't forget to join the channel, the membership. Shout out to all the channel members. Thanks for making this a cool and fun place. And I'll see everybody tomorrow after I come from Lamont channel. I'll be on here with Moochie and with my girl Nita. So everybody, y'all take care. Have a good night.
Definitely check that out.
Yeah, definitely. And everybody, peace. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be safe out there in these streets. I'm out.